Welcome, amp aficionados, which is pretty much you guitar players, unless you're like the modeling guy. Anyway, Blackstar. This is the 100-watt version of the HT Stage. I think in Germany it's called Venue. I don't know. HT Venue Stage 100 Mark III. I don't know. Complicated name. Tough to Google. This is the big kahuna of the series. There is a 40-watt, I think a 50-watt. There's a 60-212. There's a 50-watt head. There's a 212 cab, which I'm sporting right here. There's a 412 cab. A big series of amps. And contrary to the, I think, switching power supply kind of a thing, something that they had in the St. James series, this is all tube. It's a heavy-ass amp, as it should be. Now, we had this here at Gear Street, and everyone played this. And everything that I heard, because I looked at the videos to upload them for the other channels, I was blown away. Everyone was blown away. We had it at the Jam at the hotel. And when Robin was playing his solo, I was like, holy crap, where is that lead coming from? But I, because I had to be in the hot tub, did not have the chance to actually play during Gear Street. Now, Core One Music, the new distributor, sent one to me and commissioned this video. I was already a fan because I heard it. So payment isn't going to make me more of a fan, because it can't. It's what I do is honest, and if you don't believe this, please go away. At some point, I will explain to you how this works, honesty, but actually still getting paid for the job. So I record the track at the beginning, blown away. I am not a fan of the Cabrick DI on most of the other Blackstar products. Doesn't floor me. All three cabs, they're not IRs, that are built in here, freaking work. I set up a video for Carlos Asensio when he was jamming with Kriya, and I was like, whoa, what? Did you change anything? Nope. I don't know how, but we're going to get into the software. Now, as I said, 100 watts. If we look in the back, 4 6L6s in there, as you would with a 100-watt amp. Let's see what else we have. We've got a USB out over there. USB-C. That's how you frickin' do it. Thank you, Blackstar. Foot switch is a 2-way or a 5-way. If you look at the top of the amp right here, the 2-way foot switch is included. It's a little bit of a could be better, because you switch from clean to the drive channel, and then with voice, you switch between the two drive channels. You can't really do too much. But there is a 5-button foot switch, if we look in the back, that you can purchase separately, and you go into 5-way and you're good. You do not see MIDI anywhere. Nope. That's kind of a bummer. But okay. So there's an effects loop with switchable dBs, and you can, I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's effects loop, switchable dBs, and I have a delay in there on top of the amp. Reverb can be dark or light. There's the Cabrick out, which you can also use with headphones. If you do not wish to use a cab, all you do is just not plug one in and the amp does not blow up. You can just then run it with an XLR cable or headphones and you're good. 3 selectable cabs are there on the triple switch. It's not on the front, but I don't care. Given that there is no MIDI, am I seeing this right? Yeah, there's no MIDI, meaning you can't really switch it live to different cabs. However, you don't need that. We haven't needed that forever. Hendrix didn't need that, but nobody needs it. Pick a cab, pick a good one, shut the fuck up, play music. And then loads of different outs for the speakers. And I'm going out 16 ohm because the cab in mono is 16 ohm. You can also run this cab in stereo. And that's it for the back. We're going to go in the front. We've got a big ass beautiful red light here. Nice. That's old school. And look at this, power and standby on the front as we want. You can switch this to 10 watt. You know what? It's not going to get that much quieter. You can maybe get into power amp saturation a little bit earlier, but hey, we want it loud. You can see where my volume is. It's not that loud. Master presence and resonance, meaning top and bottom end. Reverb here. not switchable per channel or anything. We have a completely shared EQ. Boo, but come on, whatever. When you look at the price, that's at all fine. The magical ISF knob, more British, more American, or the other way around, I don't care, I don't know. Does it actually give you British or American sound? No. It changes the EQ curve slightly. It's not magic. It doesn't really change the sound of the amp drastically, but it gives you different flavors. Then we get to the really cool stuff. We have the clean channel. You click this down, they're all downy clickies. You have the clean channel with a volume, and then a second voice, which gets, that was voice 1, voice 2, and that gets us a really different, not character, but gain. And for the clean channel, you've got treble and bass. That's enough. Of course, the EQ section is shared between the overdrive channels. You go to overdrive 2, you got gain, volume, EQ, of course, and again, a second sound, which gives us 4 sounds, if you're counting with me. And here we got loads of gain, and then you have 2 voices, which gives us technically 6 different settings for this amp, which really, with its 100 watts DI out, running it without a cab if you wanted to, directly into the PA. Of course, effects loop, no gate, built-in reverb. It makes it technically 60 channel-ish, 3 channel with 2 voicings each, and makes it extremely versatile, which is why I'm sitting here with the Strat, and I've got, as you can see, other guitars loaded up. So, strap in. This is just for delay. It's a TC2290P. Just got it. Damn, does it sound good. It's hyped, but for a reason. We're gonna get you sounds. I'm miking it because we want to know what that sounds like. And of course, I'm gonna also get you the DI sounds, which I have on Cap 1 right now. I'm going to look at the software later. I'm miking it with an SM57, who would have thought, and a condenser from Sennheiser, the MKIII. And I'm going to mix that together, as one does. Really crazy rig here from Triad Orbit. And moving on, this is a Strat on the clean channel. Classy as you would hope that something British is. Reverb. Now, usually high gainy, flexible multi-channel amps have slightly disappointing cleans. Fuck no! Come on! I mean... EQ does the job. So, want a little bit more of this? How much reverb? How does it play with pedals? I have a green thing on the floor, we're gonna hit the green thing like this. Ridiculously good. I know you think I'm just saying that because they're commissioning this video and they're paying me to do the job, but how the fuck would I fake these sounds? God, these people saying they just paid you, dumbass. Okay, sorry. Moving on. We're clicking the voicey thing. That is freaking stellar. Gainy thing, channel 1. No need for a green thing, we're still gonna kick in the green thing! Would make the Maumi happy, you know? That he does. Or similar things, I don't know. He does stuff like this. We're not gonna go more gain with this thing because we've exhausted all the gain that we want to do with a vintage MKIII kind of a Strat. Now this is a Panucci. It is beautiful. It is called the Palantir because it looks like that thing from Lord of the Rings. And it's got P90s. Ah! I'm in the... Well, I mean... That's the clean channel. It's freaking ridiculous. We're gonna go great. Amazing how good that sounds. We haven't talked about the price. We will at some point. I don't know if we should go there with this thing. Let's move on. Oof. Master Series, Schrödinger Master Series, Demon Pink. I mean, made for each freaking other. Let's look at the three. Let's look at the three cab, IR, cab rig things that are built in. The way that it comes stock. Turn down the volume. Oh, there is no level on the amp for your cab rig output. You can adjust that in software, but not on the amp. Boo, Blackstar. Well, now obviously you don't want to buy it because that's crap. I mean, sounds fantastic, isn't expensive, super flexible and loud and all that stuff. But I mean, that makes it bad. It's sad, but okay. So here's the original. I'm gonna now switch if I can. Where's this? Here. I think the first one works great. That's what we heard the whole time. But now, of course, we have the software. I've got to connect with USB-C to a computer right next to me. That rhymes. And here we can see what's happening. Whoops, I accidentally switched it. Here we go. I want to find out what it is. It's the 412 Modern UK. You can see loads of them that you can pick from. I've shown this in other videos. Do we really need to? I don't know. You can also switch it to DI if you want to add your own IR in IR loader later. There is no IR loading in the software or on the amp. Boo. Cab 2 is vintage oversized UK. You can then, interesting, there is a panning, but we're going mono. So that's for headphones only. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So you can position the mics on axis and off axis. That's all you can do. And there's 6 different mics. And then there's an EQ, high roll off, low roll off, all that. Let's mute one side. Let's hear their room. It's really just a reverby thing. It's there. It's not insanely good, but it works. On this amp, it definitely does. It has simulated power amp drive. We don't need this with that amp. And then there's, of course, a master EQ as well. You can build yourself your own things if you wanted to load 3 of them into the amp. If you ask me, don't, because right there, this thing right here. So, bottom line, let's get rid of this. that was the software. This is, can't believe, in Germany, I could only find it at Kirstein at the moment, but of course it's going to be available everywhere. About 1380. Yeah, this is not a behemoth of an 3,000 euro amp, not even 2,000 euro. We're talking about sub 1,400 with ridiculous flexibility. I can't imagine a style you cannot play with this. Built-in reverb. Yes, you have to fork over some money for the 5-button foot switch. MIDI would have been nice, but boo-hoo. No, maybe there's MIDI over USB. I can't imagine. The point is, it's a 100-watt behemoth. The sounds are there. From the Strat clean, sparkle, plexi-ish kind of British thing to the rock and roll to those puppies. Holy fuckola. I'm going to say this. If you buy a Blackstar, buy this. If you want a Blackstar that's easier to carry and more lightweight, of course, the St. James series is good. But honestly, clocks in at a similar price range. And, okay, one thing I have to say that I found. Let's see if you can go to the front of the amp. The Tolex right here has a seam. This is where they decided to put the Tolex on and then fold it over right here. So there's a little seam on the Tolex right there, which is not something you would find on high-end boutique amps. So if that's worth it to you to spend $1,000 more, go right ahead. Other than that, I wish it came in different colors because, I mean, black, boring. It's stunningly good. I can't say anything other than that. If you think I'm saying this because I was paid, then you probably didn't hear the video or looked in my face. Go away if that's what you think. Wait, I thought that's a screw head. No, that's a little star on Blackstar. That looked weird. I was like, well, why is there a screw in there? Yeah, that's it for me and the venue thing. Thank you, Core One, for sending one over. Amazing. I really wish I could keep this. I mean, I have all the amps I could ever want, but I had so much fun with this. It's ridiculous. Links below, please use them. That helps me. Please follow me on Instagram, not TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. I'm too old for this shit. But Facebook, if you're on Facebook. Follow me everywhere because, and please leave a subscribe here if you like this, because the numbers matter to the people. And if you want channels to remain independent and honest, then we need the numbers to say, pay us, but don't fucking mess with our content. We can only do this if we're strong channels. So please support your favorite YouTube people. I'm probably not one of them, but support your favorite YouTube people by leaving a click that doesn't cost you anything. And now, animals at the end.